The district attorney's office said that they saw a lull in gang activity in recent years, much in part due to aggressive police work, cops arresting gang members for doing crimes. But now they worry that with the release of this validated gang member, they will see an upside of this crime happening here in the city.
This ruling that we just had in Superior Court is a sad day. It's a sad development for Woodland.
Yolo County Assistant Chief Deputy District Attorney Garrett Hamilton expressing dismay over the recent ruling of Yolo County Superior Court Judge Samuel McAdam, who reduced an 18-year prison sentence of convicted gang member Matt Martin. While Martin was in prison, the state enacted a law which allows judges to reduce prison sentences under their own discretion. Martin was scheduled for release last week.
We just think that what the judge did was really to disregard public safety and ignore a lot of the evidence that was presented to him about what the release of Matt Martin to the streets of Woodland would do for public safety.
In September of 2009, at this gas station along County Road 102, the chief deputy DA says Martin and other gang members beat and robbed an innocent man.
They jumped and attacked a guy that was there to buy beer. During the attack, during which gang slurs were uttered, one of Matt Martin's co-defendants reached into the car and deliberately cut the face of the victim, slashing his face and causing permanent scarring, both emotional and physical.
In a prepared statement, victim Osvaldo Hernandez said, "What I went through when I was a victim of this crime, I would not wish on anyone, especially while I was simply driving someone to the store and while I simply waited in my car and I got jumped, cut and scarred for life mentally and physically, and the person who set everything up is now looking to be set free. In my eyes, I don't see fair to society." The concern from the DA and law enforcement is,
with the early release of Matt Martin, a documented Nuestra Familia prison gang member, as well as a Norteño from Woodland, that upon his release, due to the respect that he's going to command on the streets, the influence he's going to have with local street gangs, the violence is going to start trending back up.
Hamilton says in recent years, the city was experiencing a downward trend in gang violence because of what he calls aggressive arrests. This photo was seized from inside a prison cell. Martin is the third person from the left pictured with these gang members, including one for murdering a Yolo County sheriff's deputy.
It tells us that Matt Martin has the respect and the love of some of the most violent people in the Norteño gangs around California, and specifically from Woodland. This state and the voters of this state need to wake up and watch what's happening in Sacramento, because there are laws getting passed every single year now that are dramatically reducing the amount of time people are doing on crimes and incentivizing bad behavior.
Now, because Martin accumulated enough credits during his time behind bars, he will not be placed on parole and he will be under no type of supervision. Reporting live in Woodland tonight, covering local news that matters, Rowena Shaddix, Fox 40 News.